Good morning, Studio 4. We are going to do a video to explain the math boxes for this week. So taking a look at Monday's box, it says use the clues to determine which address belongs to each person. Write their name on the box. So basically every single family's name has a different clue that matches up to one of these mailboxes. So you just need to read the clue and figure out which number could match that. I'm going to help you with this second stamp right here. It says the Montero's address is even, but has an odd number in the tens place. So right away, I'm just going to show you. You don't have to do these X's because it might confuse you. I know that all of these odd numbers are not going to work. Next part of that clue was that there's an odd number in the tens place. So looking at the tens place, I have a 4, that's even, and a 5, that's odd. So Montero has to be this mailbox. And then I'm done with this one. So notice just each clue has to go to one mailbox, and you'll just write their name on it. You can go ahead and cross off this last stamp. You don't have to do anything with your address. You can cross out that box too. Tuesday, it says read each problem and color in the number sentence that represents the problem. And then you have to actually solve it. So it says, let's look at letter A. Henry has 1,125 Legos. He mixed in his friend's Legos and had 3,498. How many of the Legos were his friends? So we know the starting amount was 1,125, and the total he has at the end of mixing them is 3,498. So I need to find a number problem that when I add up Henry's and his friends, it gets us to the total of 3,498. So right away, I see that this one could help me. So I'm coloring it in. And then we'll actually solve, and then when we don't know a part of a addition problem, we can actually subtract the total minus the part we do know. And I'm going to let you guys solve that. Don't forget to actually put the solution here. We'll be checking for that. For Wednesday, we're talking about elapsed time. It says use the number lines to fill in the missing information. Start time is 3:15, so I'm going to find that on my number line. And then 2 hours and 30 minutes are going to pass. So first I'm going to skip count 2 hours. That's 1 hour, 2 hours, and then I need to skip count 30 minutes. And these dashes go up by 15. So 15 minutes, 30 minutes. So my stop time is 5:45. Notice on the next one it gives you the stop time, so you'll have to count backwards, and then this next one you will have to figure out how much you skip counted for the elapsed time, so how much time has passed from 4:30 to 6:45. Thursday is patterns. It says use any of these shapes to create 4 repeating shape patterns. So each pattern you can just put here. So for example, maybe I'll put square, and then I'll get a red marker, and then I do triangle. And I'm going to go back to blue square, red triangle, blue square. So then you can use any of the shapes. You can use as many as you want in one pattern. You can use as many colors as you want in one pattern, as long as there's some type of pattern. Moving on to Friday. It says shade the fraction bar above each number line to show the given fraction. So all you have to do is shade in the pieces. This is 5/7, so you'll shade in 5 of the 1/7 pieces. Math Fact Corner, it's all subtraction this week. Multi-step math, it says there are 132,850 schools in the United States. 88,665 of those are elementary schools, and 26,986 are middle and high schools. The rest are combined. So what that means is they're elementary and middle and high school all together, all combined. How many are combined? So we are going to take the total amount in the United States and subtract both the amount of elementary and get that answer. Then we'll take whatever that answer is and subtract it by the amount of middle and high schools. And whatever you get here is going to be your solution, because that's what's ever left over, and that's how many are combined. So notice I didn't do any of the math for you. I just helped you set up the problems. I helped you understand, but you need to plug in the numbers for all of these things. And lastly, number of the week, expanded form. We've gone over that type. Right now it's currently in standard form. We don't want word form. We want you to break it into each place value and add those up. 100 more, 10 less. Sum of the digits means you're going to add up the digits that make up that number. And then you need to fill out the answer here. For less than or greater than, you get to plug in any number you want that makes the statement true. So 598 is greater than, so you need to find a smaller number right here. 398 is less than, so you need to create a bigger number here. And then blank is greater than 398, so you need to pick a bigger number here. Is 398 odd or even? Make equations to build to equal 398. Write a combination of dollars and coins equal to $3.98. So if you want to do dollars, you can just tell us how much. And then you can either do like a Q to represent quarters, or you can write the value within it. And you just need to do that for the penny, nickel, and dime, whichever ones you choose to use. And then lastly, double it. So you're going to double 398 and figure out what that equals. Good luck this week.